Welcome back to Australia. We learned about the toad things that made more of a problem. So now we're going to learn about other animals in Australia. Hopefully this won't be too loud.
Australia just found a new shark. And
New
of course,
shark!
being from the land down under, it's fucking weird. Introducing the brand new Western Australian lantern
Why does it look dead?
shark. As the name suggests, discovered by a team of scientists off the coast of Western Australia. Now, as
Literally
with
Mad
the
Max.
overwhelming majority of weird shit in the ocean, the Ozempic shark here is found in the deep sea, sharing a postcode with the anglerfish.
It needs to stay there. Why are all the deep sea fish so weird and disgusting and ugly? Why? Why aren't there like any pretty ones that have like RGB to them? Why are they this?
That one xenomorph shark, and
And that
now,
thing!
despite the word shark making most people think of something a little closer in size to, I don't know, Bruce, Slenderman's fish sonar over here only grows up to 30 centimeters. This little
So
guy
badly.
shares a weight class with a fucking foot long. But I mean, honestly, I still personally think 30 centimeters is way too big. He could be just as good as the other sharks if he was, you know, let's just say 3 inches. However, other than being built like a fishy USB cable and owning a property in rock bottom, what makes him so weird? Simple. He fucking glows.
So it's radioactive? Is that what you're telling me? Why does it look dead? Why? Does it have teeth?
Flashbang. But fucking why? Well, you see, these bad boys are found in the twilight zone of the ocean, around 1.2 kilometers below the surface. A place so fucking far down, it sees less sunlight than the inside of a gacha addict's room. And so, lantern sharks
Guys, are you okay? Are you okay? With that jump scare.
evolved bioluminescence on their gills and fins in order to fucking communicate with one another. The glow is the evolutionary equivalent of a fucking indicator, showing that
So it's a blinker. The fish communicate with their blinkers? Is that what you're telling me? This is my new favorite fish, the blinker one.
literal abyss shark is more intelligent than your average BMW driver. Australia just found a
That's all we're gonna hear about. I need to know more about the blink. What is it called again?
new shark.
What's
And
it called?
Of course, being from the land down under, it's fucking weird. Introducing the brand new Western Australian lantern.
Western Australian lantern shark. Hey, what's your favorite animal? Is it cat, dog, horse? No, it's the Western Australian lantern shark because it uses blinkers. It has the flishy flashies. This one's told the goat, don't at me. We'll pretend it's the flishy flashy shark because I totally forgot what it's called already. The Western Australian lantern shark. Flishy flashy. Blinkers. It looks great. It looks like it's definitely not, you know, decaying or anything. How does it, what does it eat? How does it live? How does this live? Hope this one isn't scary. Oh, wait, little tab. There we go. All right, what else we got from Australia?
Australia has a straight up Pokemon.
Pokemon. Yeah.
Introducing the brushtail possum. More specifically,
Oh, we're gonna learn about the possums. They're so much cuter than the ones we have. Oh,
the golden brushtail possum.
Golden?
Native to the land down under and one of the rare examples of an Australian animal that isn't expressly designed to DoorDash you straight to heaven. You see, the brushtail is one of a grand total of 23 species of Australian possum,
What?
which, despite the name, share absolutely no relation to the red-blooded American Opium
America.
possum. These adorable little marsupials come in all shapes and sizes, from the ringtail possum to the sugar glider, and to our protagonist here, the golden brushtail, which is really just a common brushtail possum with a rare genetic mutation called leucism that causes them to lose the pigment in their skin. So basically, it's a fucking shiny Pokemon.
Shiny!
In around 4.5 kilos and 40 centimeters in length, these tree-dwelling marsupials are nocturnal and primarily herbivores, mainly consisting on a diet of leaves and fruit. And for added cute points, as marsupials, yes, they carry around their babies in a little pouch like their roided out cousin the kangaroo.
Oh gosh! Was he ripped?
Come on, the thing is from Australia, you didn't really think these bad boys would be squeaky clean, did ya? You see, they aren't entirely herbivores. Sure, they love a good salad. They will also quite happily raid a bird's nest and turn Tweety's kids into a 3-egg omelette. Roadkill? Sounds like a fine steak dinner to me.
And just because it's not a venomous predator doesn't mean it can't take your fucking finger off. And the cherry on top, Aussie Pikachu here doesn't go Pika. No, you see, Down Under doesn't have Pokemon trainers, because when you step into the tall grass out here, you hear this absolute fucking demon.
Australia has a straight...
We just ending with that? Are you sure this isn't Jurassic Park now? Is this a new fluffy dinosaur, you mean, and not just a... Pikachu? Pikachu? Why is it so cute and why is it terrifying at the same time? Australia, please. If it's cute, can the other parts of it be cute as well? Why does it have to have the blood-curdling, danger, evil side of things? Still think it's cute. Yes, I do. It's adorable. It's a Pikachu without the cheeks, the red cheeks, and the electricity part is the normal type Pikachu. The sugar glider is so freaking cute, by the way. It gets better. What do you mean it gets better? That's the end of that video. Is there more of this one? If all of its points into appearance had none left for its voice or its personality, I guess. I don't know. And sorry, Australia has weird animals. Nothing will convince me to go to Australia. Like, actually, I have a challenge. I want you to tell me what is one animal in Australia that can't murder someone, that's not poison or venomous or, you know, any of that. Why is this a picture? Why does this look like the clown from It? Why? Where's your balloon? Why of all pictures do you choose this one? Yeah, Pennywise. Why does it look like Pennywise? Does it look like that to you? The giant earthworms, those don't eat you. Oh yeah, the kiwi's terrifying though. It's terrifying. Something that's not also terrifying in any sort of aspect of animals. The kiwi's cute, but have you heard the thing scream? Have you heard the kiwi bird scream? You need to. Nah, the kiwi doesn't count. It's terrifying sounding. All right, we got the koalas, the falling bears.
Peel your face off like a banana. What? Introducing the one creature that strikes fear into the hearts of every Aussie. The infamous, terrifying drop bear. A species of predatory marsupial exclusive to the land down under. This genuine nightmare may seem pretty normal at first, closely resembling the koala bear, and that is by design. You see, the drop bear is an ambush predator, patrolling the branches.
Wait, what? Wait. So the fangs are there. Wait, so that... Huh? Okay, is this video... Is the video messing with me? So there's koala bears and drop bears that are different? And why does it have a lion mouth? That's edited in, right? But see, here's the thing. I don't know if any of this is true or not because we're talking about Australia here, okay? All right. But they are different. This bear has a lion mouth. The lion bear. That's real. There's a different. Why does it? Why does? Okay. I always thought the Australians feared the koala bears because they're violent. And apparently, they just look like koala bears, but when they open their mouth, they have a whole set of fangs. I'm scared now. That other picture, like this, the wet bear picture, that actually freaks me out, and I feel like my stomach's like curling on the inside.
Of the eucalyptus tree and using their keen sense of smell to detect incoming prey. And once they can smell you approaching, they will position themselves in the leaves of the trees, being basically impossible to spot unless you're actively looking for them. And even if you do see them, you're automatically going to assume it's a koala. And that assumption is probably going to be the last mistake you make, because walking under these things is inviting the most painful death you can think of.
What?
Once you've walked into range, the drop bear will launch itself from a tree and aim directly for your head. Small animals will often be clapped on impact as the 20-kilo drop bear launched itself out of the tree so fast that it snaps their spine. And they're the lucky ones, because once they make contact with your head, drop bears will immediately puncture your scalp with their foreclaws and latch on like a fuzzy little face hugger. Once firmly attached to your skull, the drop bear will start to kick out your eyes with its hind claws in an attempt to blind you. And while they are forcing you to cosplay Daredevil, they will be tearing into your face with their fangs like a fucking chainsaw. The attacks are so vicious, most human victims end up being completely scalped and having their faces removed. And even if you manage to pull them off in the initial assault, those claws contain a potent neurotoxin which will paralyze you in under 5 minutes, allowing them to run you down and eat you alive. Australia loses roughly 600 people per year to drop bear attacks. So if you want to survive your trip down under, I have a secret to share with you about the drop bear. And that secret is that all of this is complete and utter bullshit. Drop bears aren't real. Nope. I made it all up. April Fool's cunt. This animal will peel your face.
I hate all of you right now. I hate all of you right now. I hate all of you. Because, okay, look, that was a good, okay? Because the thing is, I don't know anything about Australia, and because I would not be surprised. I knew that mouse looked like a lion mouse. I knew it did. Something inside of me told me that is definitely photoshopped in. Where's the stupid lion mouse? Where is it? Where's the stupid... They just took the ugly pictures of koala bears and just... That's what he did. That's a koala. And I'm like, well, where'd the fangs go? See, that one has fangs, but they're fake fangs, I guess. And like this one, yeah, it's a lion mouth. I knew it was photoshopped in. Yeah, I think has anyone not fallen for it? Okay, especially when you have chat like, oh yeah, it's real. All of it's real. And all of you have said it is real. None of you said that this was false or anything. All of you band together against me to freak me out. I'm like, I'm definitely not stepping foot or even thinking about Australia before that thing comes flying across the ocean and attacking my face. I knew it. But again, it's Australia. I wouldn't be surprised. Freak you guys. Hi, Cop Man. Oh, that was good. I will admit that was good. That was good. Oh my gosh, I hate this. I'm so mad. Jackalopes. Yeah, Zaven. Videos like this will get more funny soon thanks to AI. Oh, yep. Because AI is really creepy now. Really, really creepy. Too terrified to type. I was like, wait, the poison, the venom part? I'm like, surely not. But then again, I don't know. Platypuses have like poisonous things, like quills or something under their armor. Like, I don't remember, but platypus are just weird. Platypus is an animal, so that's why I'm not surprised if that would exist. So, anyway.
Found zombified bugs. That's right, we are closer to the Walking Dead Down Under than you think. You see, just recently, a scientist by the name of Dr. Francois Broussard made a trek out to the remote savannah of the Northern Territory, with the goal of finding and cataloguing brand new species of insect unknown to science. I mean, me personally, I think we've found more than enough bugs, especially considering that half of them can send me directly into the f***ing soil. But what do I know, right? Anyway, on his trip to the middle of nowhere, he stumbled across a colony of spiny savanna ants, which is a pretty normal thing to find out there. However, getting closer, he noticed something a little off. You see, the main ant colony was fine, completely normal.
Okay.
However, the several disfigured and deformed ant corpses
Just passed out. What? These are actual. Why is it a unicorn?
clamped onto shoots of grass surrounding the colony like a Bug's Life version of Vlad the Inhaler. Yeah, those were significantly less normal. Broussard, mildly unsettled by the ant gore on his timeline, took samples for inspection and upon getting a closer look, realised something both really cool and really spooky. The ants had been overtaken by fungus.
Big old red ones.
More accurately, a
That's like the fungus cow in Minecraft. They use the same mushrooms.
previously unknown strain of the cordyceps fungus, infamous around the globe for its ability to create zombie bugs. And the way it does it is unbelievably
What? Oh, I didn't even know that was a spider.
around the globe for its ability to create zombie bugs. And the way it does it is unbelievably horrific. You see, it begins with a spore landing on an ant and producing a thin rope-like strand that penetrates and attaches to their
Alien?
exoskeleton. At which point the ant gets a little timer on his hotbar, counting down to a family reunion with his ancestors. Once inside, the fungus begins to take control of the ant's body and brain function, completely changing their behavior, replacing their colony-focused mindset with one single goal: climb. Its fungus-riddled mind drags its rapidly deteriorating body to the closest high point, which is usually a plant, with its final act being to clamp its mandibles onto the stem in a death grip, finally succumbing to the infection and being completely consumed, its corpse blossoming into a fully grown cordyceps fungus and raining down spores onto the rest of the colony to continue the cycle of infection. Now look, I know this fungus is found elsewhere in the world, but it's a new strain and it was found in Australia. With my luck, I'm going to be playing The Last of Us against couch-sized spiders within the fucking week. Australia has just found...
I feel like the koala one is more believable than this one, and this one's real. It's like, if I'm going to go down, all of you are going down with me, with my fungus spores that I am raining down on you. That's creepy. So, what if it landed on not ants? What if it landed on, like the larger animals, like a kangaroo or something? Australia, I need you to stop. I need you to stop, Australia. Please.
Farmers thought they were being attacked by aliens. But what was actually causing it is so much funnier. This is a wallaby, the kangaroo's vertically challenged little cousin. Now, to get a little more specific, this is a Bennett's wallaby, native to my home state of Tasmania. And that location is...
Wait, what did it say?
Native to my home state of Tasmania.
Australian Alabama? So I'm assuming he's from Australian Alabama.
And that location is very important to the story. Tassie is home to a lot of things. Beautiful views, a seal with a felony record.
Oh, I'd heard about the seal.
And the nut.
The nut?
However, one thing they tend to leave off the tourism brochures is drugs.
Down under.
Tasmania is the world's largest exporter of illegal opium, the main ingredient in opioid painkillers like morphine, with this one tiny island producing 50% of global supply. Now, opium comes from poppy milk, and to get poppy milk, you need to milk poppies.
How do you...
And to produce that 50% of global supply, Tasmanian farmers grow huge fields of these things across the north of the state. However, because throwing these flowers into a crafting table gives you f***ing narcotics, these fields are legally required to be under extremely tight security.
Even your freaking flowers will kill you. Flowers.
Which is why these same poppy farmers became extremely confused when f***ing crop circles showed up in the plant equivalent of a f***ing Town Hall 9 Clash of Clans base. They were understandably absolutely f***ing bewildered by this, and some people even thought it was aliens. So to figure out whether or not it was a Halo Elite drawing this shit, they set up some cameras. And what they saw was this little shit breaking into the field, eating the milk-filled buds, getting absolutely f***eyed, and then hopping in circles until he passed the f*** out. They thought the f***ing Covenant were invading, and it was a drink-driving wallaby. Aussie farmers thought they were...
So it wasn't aliens the whole time, it was a wallaby causing the crop circles. Well, they're really good at that. Sheesh, can we hire them for like other things? Those crop circles are just so perfectly circled. Hi, Strikes. Hi. Hi. I think there's 2 more that I have in my list for this.
Australia just found a new insect.
Who's that Pokemon?
It's Pikachu!
In a certified Australia moment,
Caleb?
it is unironically called the f***ing lucifer bee. Because of course we have the Satan bee. The snakes and the spiders and the f***ing dinosaurs weren't enough. No. Now I gotta dodge a rejected doom enemy on my walk to Earth.
Does it have a chainsaw too?
In the closest climate to hell on Earth, Western Australia, these bad boys were named after the Lord of Hell for 2 reasons. The first of which being the giant f***ing demon horns bolted to their heads. Now, those horns aren't just there to look scary. They're actually a defensive mechanism to protect the demon bees from bigger predators. However, only the ladies of the species stay strapped, as the horns are only found on females. Meaning a more accurate name for these absolute girl bosses is the Tarlac bee. But a pair of spirit Halloween horns can't be the only reason they're named after the devil, right? I mean, there's gotta be f***ing something else. Like, do they spit fire?
Wouldn't be surprised.
Maybe they've got a pitchfork for a stinger that injects you with f***ing acid venom. The answer to that is, no. It's a normal f***ing honeybee. The actual reason is that lead researcher, Dr. Kit Prendergast, was watching the f***ing Netflix show.
Biggest cock I've ever seen.
And this isn't even the first time she's done something like this. She named another species after her pet dog.
What?
F***ing based.
I mean, okay.
Australia just found a new...
If you want to, is a honeybee? What? Why does it have horns? Why is it so aggressive? Now I'm just getting confused, Australia. What are we doing? All right, we have arachnophobia warning. If you have arachnophobia, please look away. I will let you know when the video is over. But apparently these are dancing spiders. So maybe they're cute. I hope.
Australia has dancing spiders.
They're so cute!
Allow me to...
Hold on, I had to point this out. I saw it. I see a face. has the unibrow, it has the eyes and the pupils right here, and the nose, and then the mouth. It's so cute.
Allow me to introduce you to the land down under's most fabulous arachnid, the peacock spider. Now, this 8-legged pride flag is not remotely dangerous to humans. It's got full venom.
Are you sure? I'm waiting to hear what it has, other than being absolutely adorable and acting like a peacock.
Tiny fangs, and as far as size goes, they're the spider equivalent of a fucking gnome.
Like a jumping
what makes
spider.
these little guys interesting is their love lives. You see, not unlike normal peacocks, it's only the males of the species that are running the RGB gamer life.
Oh, that's not fair.
But why are they built like a Razer laptop? Well, because spiders can't just post up with a dead fly on Tinder and start swiping. No, the boys here have to attract the lady the old-fashioned way. Shaking ass. You see, in order to find a mate, peacock spiders head out to the club and find a lady across the dance floor. They then lock eyes with her, and as the song changes, they raise that coloured dump truck to the sky, start playing Dance Dance F***ing Revolution, baby. Now, as he dances, the female spider watches very closely. Not only paying attention to the movements of the dance, but also the f***ing vibrations.
Vibrations?
And if our protagonist here can nail Osu Valentine's Edition just right, the female spider will slowly approach,
Hi.
lean in for a kiss, and... But, here's the thing. If he f***s up the dance, he fails the charisma check. And if he f***s the charisma check, he's no longer boyfriend material.
Loser!
He's a f***ing Happy Meal.
Oh, what?
Australia has dancing...
So they're risking their life to get a girlfriend? Why are females terrifying? Y'all should be grateful if you get denied. If you get rejected, you should be grateful that she's not eating you alive. I hated the dance. I'm going to eat you now. Well, it's like, I know, like, even the praying mantis, when they do their little lovey-dovey dance, the female eats the head of the male. Why? Why? The worst she can say is no. Yeah, after they do their lovey-dovey dance, yeah. She eats the head of the male. Yep. After their lovey-doveys. That's just... What do you look for in a man? I look for a man who throws his butt up like a peacock and dances for me. Dad, why do you have one arm? Well, son, let me tell you how I met your hungry mother. She didn't like me at first, and then she decided she did like me, so she spared me for... She spared the rest of my body. Lazy, thank you for the sub. And they're so cute. And you're if you don't dance good enough, kid, you're gonna die. You're gonna be eaten. That's terrifying. Would you look for a flavor? What kind of seasonings do you have, sir? So nothing new then. Yeah, nothing new basically. They're so cute. They're like the little jumping... I know a lot of people have jumping spiders as pets. I want to go get this one. I'll get the male, so that way he never gets eaten alive. But then now he's lonely forever. So I don't think he'd appreciate that. But I'm saving your life just in case you suck at dancing. You're welcome. Here he stands, a silent guardian, a watchful protector, a dark knight. Born of grief and forged in shadow, I know you're on that table again. Get down before you fall and hurt yourself. Welcome home, honey. I hope you had a good day at work. Do you want blue or lemon lime creatine Gamerade before your workout? Honey? Justice. you want to get strong and energized to fight crime, drink Gamerade by GamerSupps. Zero sugar, electrolytes for hydration, plus more benefits and flavors of blue and lemon lime. Get yours today by using code SPIT at checkout to save 10%. Justice, justice, justice.